news coming over from America about civil rights, and and I wanted to try and write something that if it ever got over to the people who were struggling, it might just give them a little bit of hope. One day with the Beatles, we were playing Jacksonville in Florida, and we were ready for the concert. We were, getting ready and all ready to go. And the promoter comes up and he says, "Of course," he said, "you realise that the show is segregated, don't you?" We went, "What's that?" He said, "Well, the black people sit on one side and the white people sit on the other side." We said, "That's just stupid." We couldn't understand, we didn't have that kind of thing back in Liverpool. I mean, everyone just walked in together. So we said, "Okay, well, we're not playing the show then, forget it."
Yeah!
And I think, the promoter realized there was a bit too much money involved, so he integrated the show.
Yeah!
It was really cool, years later, I met a lady who'd been at the show, and she was a black girl, and she said, "Oh, it's great." She said, "I've never sat with white people before." She said, "It was great." She said, "It didn't matter, because we were all just screaming at the Beatles." So we had it written into our contract, and we never ever played a segregated gig.
Yeah!
And speaking of Liverpool, when you were growing up, you as guys growing up in a town like that, you're just trying to be hard, you're trying to be macho, you're trying to be tough. And so you never ever said to each other, "I love you, man." You never said that. So it was a kind of pity, because everything we went through. So, I love you too. So I wrote this next song after John died. Let's hear it for John.
Yeah!
I wanted to write a song in which I said, "I love you." And if I said, "I really knew you well," what would your answer be? If you were here today, here today. Well, knowing you'd probably laugh and say that we were worlds apart. If you were here today, here today. But as for me, I still remember how it was before, and I am holding back the tears no more. No, no, no. I love you.
Yeah!
What about the time we met? Well, I suppose you could say that we were playing hard to get. We didn't understand a thing, but we could always sing. And what about the night we cried? Because there wasn't any reason left to keep it all inside. And never understood a word, but you were always there with a smile. And if I say I really loved you and was glad you came along, and you were here today,